So I recently saw this trend where people would make a compilation of their videos to help people fall asleep to. Since my channel is just me talking and yapping pretty much, I decided I'll make my own. So enjoy Thorn Please Yaps Sleep Edition. Hello everybody, welcome back and happy New Year's to everyone watching this. If you're watching this video when it gets released, it's going to be New Year's Eve, so happy last day of 2024. Yeah, it's wild. It is the last day of 2024. It's honestly crazy. 2025 is right around the corner, and I honestly can't really believe it. It doesn't feel like New Year's Eve. It's definitely very, I don't know if the word would be mind-boggling. Is that the word? It's definitely crazy, but I really hope that you guys all had a great 2024, and if not, I hope that 2025 is your year. For me, I'm going to be talking a little bit about kind of how my 2024 was and kind of some plans that I have for the new year. So if that sounds interesting, make sure to keep watching and like and subscribe. No, I'm just kidding. Only do that if you truly do like what you're listening to. So yeah, 2024 was, I feel like it was a good year for me. I feel like for the most part, I think I grew a lot as a person. I made a lot of, I think, jumps in certain aspects. I feel like professionally I made a good amount of jumps, and I feel like mentally it's definitely been a little bit back and forth. I can't lie, but I feel like mentally though it's been a good step forward for the most part. Physically, I can't lie, I think it was a decline, but it's okay. It's fine. You have to take your losses in some areas, so that's something we'll be focusing on the next year. It's nothing too bad. It's just basically the eating. I gotta calm down on a little bit of what I'm eating. So yeah, but no, 2024 was not bad, and I'm grateful for this year, and I'm excited for what is to come next, and some plans that I have for the next year I wanted to kind of share with you guys. Some are related to kind of like the social media, YouTube kind of space, and like my content creation, and some is just stuff I want to do. So let's get right into it. Yeah, so one of the first things that I want to do is I want to start uploading some of my like content to TikTok. Now, there's a big reason I want to do this, and I feel like the biggest reason is it's going to allow my, I guess, brand to expand a lot. And I've used TikTok before, and the account I'm going to be uploading on is going to already have videos on it. I have a couple videos that have done really good, and those videos are from my other channel where I would make iceberg videos, and I would basically upload each entry onto TikTok, and they would do really good. Some of them did super good, some of them did just good, some of them obviously don't do crazy good, but it's still like getting out there. And a lot of people that saw those videos would have never seen my YouTube video. Like the TikTok, those videos combined have like quad, I don't even know, like 50 times the amount of probably the views I got on YouTube from those videos. Probably even more, I don't actually know, because I got one video got 1 million views, and my icebergs probably get a couple thousand. So as you can see, it's definitely a lot more than 50, I feel like. But point is, right, I want to start uploading kind of me talking, like these I guess sessions you could call them, and start uploading them to TikTok and see how they do. I'm gonna stay consistent, see how they do, and maybe I'll do some stuff on YouTube Shorts, but it's something I really want to start pushing is TikTok, and then maybe I'll do some streams on TikTok. I definitely want to start streaming on YouTube. Maybe I'll do both. I don't really know exactly yet. I'm gonna have to see what happens, but I really want to try to take social media to the next, I guess, next level if I can, because I really do enjoy interacting with people, and obviously the more people I can interact with, the better for me. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it too. If I start growing, then opportunities come up, and you never know what they are. And I feel like for me, it would be kind of sad if I never truly tried to push kind of like YouTube and social media, because that's been something that has been something I've always wanted to do for so long. I think I've been making videos on YouTube since like 2012. I don't even think half the channels are up still that I uploaded to. I know a couple are for sure, and it's just crazy for me to sometimes go back to those videos. Not like very often, but every couple of years I feel like I'll watch one of those and just be like, damn, I was trying to do it back when I was like 9 years old or whatever it was. So it's very cool to see, and I really want to at least try 1 year going full out if I can, and see what happens. And whatever happens, I feel like I'll be happy with. So that's one thing I'm definitely gonna be trying to do, and I just wanted to let you guys know. Another thing, this isn't really, I guess, YouTube related or like content related, sorry, is going to be, for me, I want to basically create a good work environment, I guess. And it's basically with my room, right? So my room right now, it's not like the biggest room in the world. I wouldn't say it's honestly the smallest. It is pretty small, but I can make it work for the most part. And one thing I need to do is revamp it a little bit. I need to have new kind of like storage, I guess, areas, and new just storage, I guess, things. I don't even know what the word would be. Like, I need shelves and bookshelves, and there's the stuff I've seen you can just put under your bed and you can organize stuff and a bunch of stuff like that, where everything can have a spot in my room. So if I use something, I can always put it back and I don't have to just throw it in the corner. I don't know if you guys can relate with your room. Maybe there's like I don't know, you use something and then you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna throw it over here. I'll get it in the morning. Maybe like you're going to sleep or something. And then obviously you don't forget, or you don't remember. You don't forget. That'd be good if you didn't forget. But yeah, you you don't remember. Oh, I'm silly. Yeah, you don't remember to grab it, and yeah, it's not good. And then for me, in my case, I'll have clothes that are already washed, and they'll be in like baskets or whatever, and I'll just be like, oh, I'll put them away tomorrow, and then it just turns into a whole thing where I'm just not putting my clothes away as frequently as I should be. So that's one thing I've already kind of done. Is one of the main problems was I had too many clothes that I couldn't fit in my closet. So I've kind of like picked the clothes that I don't really wear as much anymore, and I'm gonna hopefully donate them to whoever needs them, because I don't want to throw them away. I think donating them would be the best option. So that's one thing I'm gonna try to do, is kind of revamp my room, make it a better work environment, so when I'm trying to record videos and do stuff like that, I can actually kind of be focused and I guess more happy doing it. I don't really know how to explain it, but that's one thing definitely I want to try to start doing. Hello everybody, welcome back, and I hope that you all are having an awesome day. And today we're going to be talking about me basically kind of struggling with recording these kinds of videos. Now, you might hear that and think, is it really that hard to just hit record, play Minecraft, and just talk about some random stuff? And for me, it can be hard, and I'll explain. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I don't even know. I guess I'll mine some trees. Why not? But for me, the problem with me, right, is with a lot of things I do in life, I want to be, I guess, as close to perfect as I can be. I'm kind of as some people would call, a perfectionist, right? It happens at my work, like, not as much anymore, but I'll be honest, when I first started working and, like, I'd mess, like, one little thing up, it would kind of just annoy me for, like, the rest of my shift, and it definitely shouldn't have done that. It just, let's say, for example, if I'm editing a video, I'll rewatch the same part of a video, like, so many times because I want that part to be like perfect, even though it's not possible to have any video be perfect. And the same can be said for this channel. Now, if you've ever watched my introduction video to this channel, or my first ever video, that I say in the intro of that video that I basically have recorded this video a lot of times. And it's true for almost every video I record. Even this video that I'm recording right now, and basically every video on this channel, I'll start off recording, right, and talking. And I'll be saying some stuff for like a minute or two, and I might say something that I just don't like how it came out, and I'll instantly hit stop recording, and I'll record again, straight from the beginning. And I know that, like, all I could probably do, right, is just pause and then just start speaking from the sentence I left off and cut it out in the editing. But for some reason, it's like a mental thing where, like, I just can't, I don't know if it's I can't accept the fact that I'm going to mess up. It's something obviously like mental, and it's annoying, and it's something I've been trying to work on. And even in this video, or this recording, I am just anticipating me to have one of those moments where I'm like, oh dude, I have to stop the recording. But I think for the point of this video, I'm not gonna stop anything I say. We're just gonna see how it goes. But that's something I've dealt with for a while, and it's been very, I guess, reminding on this channel, if that's even like the right wording for that. Like, during editing, it's not so bad because there is still like a thing where people basically will like rewatch their edits because they love what they did, and that's a whole new topic in conversation for if you're video editing, that can actually like hurt you. But that's besides the point, right? For me, yeah, like just recording, I don't know why it takes me a million tries, and I think that's part of the reason I'm not able to be as consistent as I want to be. One of the first videos that I made on this channel was how I wanted to be consistent. I wanted to consistently upload at least a video or two a week. And I thought that would be the case, but if you look at my channel, that is obviously not the case. And there's a couple of different things you could point that to. I can make all the excuses that I want, but at the end of the day, one of the big reasons is what I just said. Me being kind of like a perfectionist, because what I've tried to do now is I've been trying to record kind of multiple videos per day, if I can. Some videos it has to be, you know, day of, but if I can, I've been trying to record a bunch of videos in one day. So on a day, maybe I don't want to record as much, because there's some days I'm not really trying to talk. I'm kind of just exhausted, and I'd rather just edit. And if I already have me talking recorded, then I can just edit a video, and then I can maybe move on to the next one. You guys kind of get the point, and I'm assuming some of you would agree. I don't know how many people that watch my channel actually make videos themselves, and if they do make videos, if they're even similar to mine. That's a interesting question that I actually just brought up. I want to know how many people that watch my videos. If you're watching this video right now, I want to know in the comments down below if you make content, and if you make content similar to mine, and just maybe comment down below if you want, obviously. And I do appreciate all the support on these videos and like the comments. Like, I know my channel is not like it's not like the biggest channel ever, but I feel like I've got a community, and it's very awesome to see some returning people and some new people on some of the videos. And I feel like my channel gets a lot of comments for the views and basically just like the subscriber count. Like, that's makes me like so happy, because for me, my biggest thing is community. I want to interact with you guys the best that I can, because if you think about it, that is probably the most important thing for a channel to grow, in my opinion. If you are able to make a connection with your community, and you guys actually feel like we have a connection, even though we like have never met. Like, there's certain YouTubers I've seen like podcasts and stuff, and they say it's kind of funny. Like, they'll meet some of like their fans, and the fans will just start talking to them like they've been friends their entire life, because they watch the videos, they watch the podcast, and like they get to know that person so well and build a connection that they kind of view them as a friend in a way. That's kind of what I want to hopefully get with you guys, is that kind of feeling where I'm just like one of your friends that just yaps and you listen to maybe before you go to sleep, or maybe middle of the day, maybe at work. I wonder how many people, like, I would have to do, like, maybe in the future, what I'll do, so make, like, maybe, like, a Google, like, form or something, like, and say, like, if you watch my videos, like, when do you watch them? At day, at night? Like, that'd be very interesting to see. But I think I can also sort of see that in the YouTube analytics. There's a page, it should still be there. I haven't viewed it in a while, and you might need a certain amount of, like, people watching your videos, because it needs a good amount of data. But it'll show like when your viewers are on the most. And I used to use this for one of my other channels, so I'd kind of like know when to upload, because it will literally say to you like your viewers are on YouTube most of your viewers are on at this time, not many viewers are on at this time, and maybe like some of your viewers are on at this time, and you can kind of get where it's going at. Like, it gives you data, and it's very cool. That's also why if you watch like a YouTube channel, it will pop up sometimes with like that little screenshot where it's like not subscribed and subscribed, and like in that whole area, that's where I believe what I'm talking about is. And a fun fact, the reason I also bring that up is because a lot of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. And I'm not gonna say here, subscribe, please, please, please subscribe, please, please. No, I honestly would say if you actually enjoyed this video, or you've watched other videos of mine, and you wanna keep seeing my videos in your feed, subscribe, because it's a guaranteed way for your videos to pop up in my feed. If you don't subscribe, it's not gonna pop up. That's obviously only if you enjoy the content. I don't want to like force anyone to subscribe. I actually think it's better for people to only subscribe if they truly want to watch your videos. I'd rather have a lower sub count and actually like loyal people than have a bunch of subs and no views, because at the end of the day, it's going to be demotivating. And yes, it feels good in the moment, but like if you think about it, for an example, right? A lot of people used to do like, and this is still done to this day, I don't know how much because I'm not necessarily like in the streaming world, but raids. Like, and I'm more talking on YouTube. Obviously on Twitch, like that's a raid, you can raid people and it's different too. But on YouTube, let's say like you raid someone and they get a couple thousand subscribers, maybe like you're a popular streamer. A lot of those subscribers are only subscribing because it's the raid, it's like the hype. But after the raid is all said and done, like they're not gonna watch that channel. And I've done this before. I'm kind of guilty of both. I've been one of the people that subscribed and never watched the channel, and I've also been a person that has rated someone and probably contributed to that. Not nearly as much. Like when I used to stream back in 2020, it wasn't as bad. It was like I don't know. I was getting like 5 to 10 viewers, but it was still cool because I had like a good community, like I was saying earlier, a good little like, I guess you could call it like fan base, and it was awesome to see people come into the streams and I could just get like a connection with those people. And yeah, no, it was really cool. And I think it's an awesome part about the internet for sure. And I want to definitely start to try to make a farm. And one thing I'm going to bring up is I want to start streaming. If you didn't watch my video, last video of 2024, it should be the last video on this channel. I was talking about how I wanted to start streaming, or at least I should have. I honestly, I have no idea. It goes back to what I was talking about in the beginning of me like re-recording videos a bunch of times. That video I re-recorded a couple times, so maybe I didn't talk about that in the video. But one thing I wanted to bring up is I want to start streaming me just playing games, and Minecraft will be one of the games for sure. I mean, it's basically all I upload on this channel, at least for now. Well, at least gameplay-wise. I mean, I play other games. I'm a huge Call of Duty Zombies fan. I love Call of Duty Zombies. And what's funny is one of my friends, we started playing web fishing. If you guys don't know what that game is, I only have a couple hours on it, so I can't, like, describe it in insane, like, detail. But the best way to explain it is you're basically just fishing, and you can, each time you catch a fish, like, there's different kinds of fishes and different rarities, I believe, and some of them sell for more money than others, and you try to upgrade your fishing rod and like your bait. It's kind of like a Roblox game in a way. Like, that's honestly kind of the best way to explain it, but it doesn't look and feel like a Roblox game. So I don't really know how to like explain that, but Roblox is good. I like Roblox. Roblox is cool, and it's kind of funny because Fortnite is sort of turning into Roblox, so maybe I'll have to hop on some Fortnite. That'd be funny. Wonder what you guys think about Fortnite. Like, are you guys fans of Fortnite? Are you guys kind of like haters? Like, oh, I hate Fortnite. Are you kind of just in the middle? Like, you play it. It's like not a bad game, but like you're not playing it every single day, bro. With the Disney Channel flow. 5 million, what did you say? 5 million subs in 6 months? Never done before? I haven't listened to Everyday Bro in a while, and it's kind of crazy where Jake is gone. And dude, it's insane to think about. As you can tell, I am just yapping. Like, I can yap about so many different things, and it can just turn into like something completely different. Like, I was just talking about, I don't even know what I was just talking about, but I brought up Jake Paul. Like, like, oh, dude, this is why I love this channel, and that's why the longer these videos are, probably the more you're gonna see. I guess I don't want to say like craziness, but I'm definitely interesting, and you guys are definitely seeing that. But definitely let me know if you like the kind of longer form videos. It's kind of what I'm going for right now, and I'll see how this performs. I mean, it's hard because this is going to be probably the first video on my channel that's like way more long formatted, I guess. I don't know my longest video on this channel. It's probably one of my Minecraft hardcore world videos, which, speaking of that, I definitely want to keep doing the Minecraft hardcore like series and videos. The only problem with that is I kind of want to make this glass panes, because if it's just glass, it's kind of way too, I want to say way too blocky, even though it is Minecraft. But I kind of like if it's another glass pane. It adds, I feel like, more like depth stuff. What's funny about this slab? So I was editing, I think, the first video that I recorded on this world, or whenever I built the roof. I don't remember. I might have not even uploaded that video. I've recorded a couple different videos on this world that have not came out. But I remember I was building the roof and I placed that slab there. And when I was editing, or maybe rewatching the video, I was like, did I ever break that? And I guess I didn't. How do you make glass panes? There we go. As you can see, it's been a bit. But it gives you a bunch of glass panes, which is cool. And there we go. See? It's nice and it's cool. I don't know. I like it. So I'm just gonna make cobblestone. It's the floor. It's gonna be like the little like starter shed, I guess we can call it. And I just realized I didn't completely finish talking about my like streaming thing. Long story short, I was thinking about starting a hardcore world on my live stream, and I do have my hardcore world for just like my normal YouTube series. But the challenge with that is that I feel like it's not going to be interesting if I'm not doing anything like crazy in the hardcore world. And I just don't know if I have enough time. Like, I work full time, and Like, funny enough, this video that you guys are listening to, and funny enough, this is being recorded right after I finished working. So yeah, it's just crazy. Like, I feel good right now after work, and I'm actually trying kind of like a new, I guess, schedule thing out. If you haven't watched any of my videos on the channel, or maybe I haven't talked about it in certain videos, right now I currently work night shift. So what I'm trying to do is, or what I've been doing, let's just start with that, right? What I've been doing is, I'm gonna make slabs now. I don't know why I didn't do slabs before, but whatever. Yeah, what I've been doing previously to today is I'd come home and I'd try to pass out as soon as I can, so I could wake up maybe like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. I don't know, it's tough on nights, because I'd get home around 5, 6. It honestly just matters. Some days I leave early, some days I leave later. Yeah, I get around there, and then I try to sleep at 6 or 7, then hopefully wake up at like 2 or 3, right? But what I'm trying to do now is, I've kind of thought about it. I was like, it's night shift, it's already weird enough. Why am I trying to go to sleep so early, I guess? Why not kind of treat it as, instead of it being currently 8 a.m., it's 8 p.m. technically in like my world, right? I know it sounds crazy, but like, I'm on night shift, so I'm sleeping during the day, and I'm awake during the night. And a normal person, or person that works during the day and sleeps at night. So for me, I kind of feel like I need to treat 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. for me. Like, I have to convert it pretty much. And so PM for me is AM, if that makes any sense. This is honestly like my first time trying this whole thing out. I have no idea how it's gonna work, but I've always kind of had trouble sleeping, and I feel like there's been days I've been able to pass out. I'm just gonna try to see how this new schedule works, because what I like, the funny thing is like, even when I go to sleep right at, let's just say like 6 or 7 a.m., half the time I'm sleeping until like 5 or 6 p.m. Like, I'll wake up. I have an alarm. I actually bought an alarm clock, and that's something I'd recommend for a lot of you, is don't use your phone's alarm. I've used that for the longest time. Yes, if it wakes you up, I guess that's not bad. But for me, what would happen is, I'm guilty. I use my phone when I'm in bed. But I will say, what I do on iPhone, I don't know if this is on other phones, but on your iPhone, you can go to settings, and there's a thing called color filters. You can actually change certain things in the color filters to kind of get rid of that blue light that comes from your phone. And if you don't know anything about blue light, it basically can keep you up. And obviously the brightness, you gotta put that all the way down. Put the color filters on, and it kind of helps you, I guess, fall asleep a little bit quicker if you are gonna use your phone. And half the time, I like just listening to the podcast. I think for me, I just like listening to just some kind of noise. That's why I want to also maybe get like a noise machine. I know there's some like alarm clocks that have that built into it, but the one I have doesn't. And I do like the alarm clock I have, so I'm gonna keep that. But yeah, point is, I would get an actual physical alarm clock, because your phone, for me, sometimes I can sleep on my phone, and the alarm, even if I'm not sleeping on it, I never wake up to it. So an actual alarm clock, it's always waking me up, or I wake up before it. And that thing is loud. And another pro strat for any alarm is, yes, you can have it next to your bed. That's not the worst thing. Like, I have it next to my bed. But if you really want to get up at a certain time, make sure your alarm clock, or like your phone or whatever, it's away from your bed. So the only way to turn that thing off is you have to get out of your bed. And once you're out of your bed, you're pretty much good. Like, get out of your bed, start moving around, and maybe get some coffee or something. Maybe take a nice cold shower. I almost killed the cow. But that's definitely something I would do. Like, I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I'm letting you guys know if that's been a problem for any of you. And what's funny, this shipwreck, I believe it is, I've seen it for so long, and I just haven't went over here. Ooh, turtles. It's good, guys. Was good. But yeah, this shipwreck, I've seen it. I haven't really went over to explore it, so I guess I'll see what's in here. Coal. Okay, great. Why can't I open? Oh, buried treasure map. Can I put it in my offhand? I can, but I think I have to open it. Where? What? What the heck? Bro, what? Isn't there supposed to be an X? Or do I have to like expand? Dude, what? I don't know how the I'm gonna be honest. When they added the whole shipwrecks and stuff and buried treasures, like, I kind of stopped playing the game. I feel like a lot of you watching can like agree or relate. A lot of the updates, like, you guys probably just weren't even playing Minecraft for, so it's kind of like, there's sometimes I get back into Minecraft. And there's like 50,000 updates. And I'm like, what the heck did I just walk into? It's actually insane. I'm trying to think about what I want to build right now. Honestly, what I might do is I'm going to make Fence. How do you make fences? It's either this way. Okay, yeah, perfect. Because fence gates are the other way. I always just like forget which way it is, so I always have to do it once. And here we go. Let's make a bunch of sticks and boom. So let's get a bunch of fences. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna just make kind of like the pen, I guess, area where the animals will be at. Put it here. It doesn't have to be too big. I'll just do, that's probably fine. I think that's fine. And I don't think I have iron. Because what I was gonna do is I could just get wool, and then you can just jump on the wool, and the animals can't get out. But, I don't want to kill the sheep, but I think that's what has to be done. Sadly. Mr. Sheep, Mr. Sean. Sorry, Sean. It has to be done. Sorry, Sean. I'm sorry. What's funny is when I used to play Minecraft, I used to play it on my phone, Pocket Edition, right? And I used to have a sheep called Sean the Sheep in one of my worlds. And I named him Sean the Sheep, but it was also spelt wrong because I was like really young. And I just remember that world with Sean the Sheep on Pocket Edition. This is when like there was no like infinite worlds or whatever they have now, like on Bedrock, whatever it is. And yeah, I just remember my base was on the edge of the world. Like you literally see the border. I just remember Sean was, I think, in like the basement. It's just a memory. I don't know why that just came up, but there you guys go. As you can see, the long form videos get a lot of random yapping. And I'm very interested to see how you guys, I guess, like support the video or like how it does. And what the comments are going to be. The comments are going to be like, no, we love the yapping, even though you sound insane at times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I need to make more. Let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. This is definitely not the most efficient way to craft, but you're watching Thorn Yaps. Do you think I have any idea what I'm doing? No, I am completely lost. We'll break this. So the problem with this is I need wheat. I mean, I have seeds. I can get chickens, but so I guess what we'll start doing, start growing some wheat. I should have seeds, right? 51. Damn, I did not know I had that many seeds. I don't know where I got half these seeds. I guess I know I was mining a little bit with the grass earlier, but all right. I mean, I'll take it. So I'm just gonna use this hoe, start planting some seeds. A seedy place. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's go. And as you can tell, playing peaceful. I don't know if I've already said that, but I was gonna make a point about it. I think one problem with me, right? I start yapping about one thing and then something gets in my mind and I want to start yapping about that. So I just completely will sometimes just stop talking about what I was talking about. But yes, I like playing on peaceful because I can just build and have a good time. I don't have to worry about like killing mobs, especially for a channel like this. I think it's way better if I'm gonna be doing a longer form of yapping. Welcome back, you beautiful people, and today we're gonna be talking about should we regret and just kind of regretting in general, and it's gonna be, you know, yapping like normal. Just appreciate you guys clicking on the video. We've all regretted something in our lives. I bet you can think of something, you know, you regret the most, maybe a couple things. It could be from your early childhood, or it could be something even as recent as last week. And I think it's something important to talk about because I feel like regretting it can be a good and a bad thing. Like, it's good to hold yourself accountable for, you know, things that you probably shouldn't have done or weren't the best for you, but there's also like decisions that you didn't know if they're going to be good or bad. I like to think of it as, it's kind of a weird comparison, but I remember in school we would talk about when you're thinking about some like huge conflicts going on or like wars or whatever, and there's people that have to make decisions. They have no clue what, you know, the outcome is going to be. We obviously know in retrospect, like, if you do this certain decision, this is what's going to happen. But in the moment, you don't know that. And did we spawn next to a village? Yo, let's fucking go. But get back to my point, you know, like, you don't know what's going to happen. So I feel like that's why, like, just in general, we shouldn't be too hard on ourselves about, like, decisions we make. Obviously, like, there's certain things that, like, you should know not to do, but like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example. So maybe there's like a job position that like opens up and you wanted to go like apply for it and you think it's, you know, gonna be this like great thing, and what happens is that you actually start the job and it's not the best at all and you're starting to regret, you know, why did I even like apply for this? I shouldn't have done this. This was like not worth it. But you can also think about it like, well, if I never did this, I would have never have known that I wouldn't have liked, you know, this job or this position or whatever it is, you know, wouldn't have liked doing this activity. Maybe it's like a workout, you know, you try like a workout routine or like a diet and you don't like it. You know, you never would have known if you didn't try it. So there's always, I feel like, two sides to, I guess you could say, like the argument or whatever. And it just like, it's very interesting to me because we regret things every day, but it's also like what makes us who we are. And like for me, for example, right, there's a lot of things like on YouTube specifically, like I kind of regret. Not anything like crazy, but it's just like things I wish I did differently, things I wish I didn't stop doing, things I wish I did do more. And you know, I could just like sit back and just kind of be like, damn bro, I should have uploaded this week, or I should have done this video because this would have done good. But what I've tried to do is be like, you know what, I have all this like experience, let me just apply it to whatever I'm doing currently, because with anything in life, experience is like the best teacher. And there's a reason why. Let's look at sports for like an example, because I feel like it's a really like easy way to make this kind of comparison, where it's like when you see like rookies come into the league, there's a reason why the rookies usually, you know, aren't going to be, you know, the best players off the bat, because they don't have the experience, they don't understand, you know, how the league is, you know, how everything is. They just lack experience. There's some people that definitely are, you know, different, but there's a reason those people are different, and there's a reason there's very like few of them, you know. For like most people, you have to go through the tough parts or the tough situations. You have to learn, you know, like I feel like there's really no losses in life. It's really just learning experiences. So that's always something I preach, and I probably talked about it before in, you know, previous videos, but you can always learn. So it's like, I really don't think you should like necessarily regret anything. I mean, if you look at like any successful person, they usually will say they don't regret anything and they wouldn't do anything differently, because, you know, the reason they are who they are is because of what they did in their life. Yes, you make some bad choices, but, you know, that's the part of, you know, just life. You know, it's funny, it kind of relates to, I guess, Minecraft hardcore. It's like, Minecraft hardcore is kind of the opposite of that, if you think about it. I'm not playing hardcore, but hardcore, you only get one chance, and you can't really make any mistakes. So there is kind of the aspect where it's like, you know, should I do this? Because I might, like, should I fight this, like, mob because maybe I'll regret it or something. It's kind of funny to think about, you know. I know for me recently, you know, there's been a lot of things I've been thinking about, kind of just with like my life, job, whatever it is, and there's things I'm thinking like, should I have not have done this and that, but it kind of comes back to where it's like, I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for what I did. And I truly believe that, you know, we all have a plan. You could say it's God's plan, you could just say it's like the universe's plan, whatever you like want to say. I think everyone has, you know, kind of like a plan out for them in their life, and like there's everything happens, I feel like, for a reason. I feel like nothing happens for no reason. And just, I think my best advice, just stick, you know, with the process. Like life, it's not meant to be, you know, fun all the time. I think it's what makes it unique, and that's what makes it, you know, exciting in certain ways, is that like we don't really know what's gonna happen. And I could have just ran this way and like went through here, but whatever. But to get back to what I was saying, you know, like I feel like it's just a good way to view life, where it's like, you know, try to make it, you know, like exciting for yourself. Can I make this jump? Yes, sir. You know, try to kind of like embrace the, should I have free these guys? Why not? Just I'll make a wood axe. Wood axe. Shit's ass, but come here, bro. Bro, I'm freeing you. Come on. Get out. You're out, bro. You're free. Bro, you're free. Come on. Gotta save these other sunnies. Save them. Come on. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. We're free. Let's frickin' go. Do I really want to save all these guys? I mean, after I log out of this world, they're never gonna come back. Maybe I'd regret not saving them. I don't even know, like, do you just drop the, like, allays items? I don't really know. I never even actually, like, figured out how these guys work. If I drop them bread, you guys pick it up? But how do I right-click on them? Oh, wait. Yo! Yo! Can I have my bread back, you fat fuck? That's actually really cool. It's my first time really using the allays. Probably because I'm on peaceful, too. Come on, guys. Get out. Come on. Go! Bro, I don't want to hit you. Come on. Go! Alright, well, you can definitely get it. Will bro just like follow me? I definitely won't regret letting the allays out, or maybe it will because he follow me. Does bro just? Yo! You know what? Maybe I'll regret this.